Hello everybody, welcome back to Immerse. I am here today with another activity for your children. This activity today is called coins or piggy bank activity. With these variations that I'm going to show you today, this activity can go anywhere from ages 2.5 to 6. Now, the purpose of this activity for the younger children, coordination and control of movements, fine motor skills, and it can progress up to some math skills like counting and even doing some operations like addition. So I'm going to start with the simpler version, and then I'm going to show you the variations. I have, as always, my prepared materials here. I didn't have one of those piggy banks that have a lock. That is what I wanted to use. So what I did was I found this jar and I made a hole on the top. I used the painting tape so it wasn't sharp, and then I have what I need. And I have this little box that contains some coins. So as always, I don't want too many material, so I don't want excess of that, so I did anything around 8 coins or so. So the first thing that your child can do is he or she simply grab his or her material and put the coins inside. I know with the glass jar is loud, but it's also a point of interest for them because they can see how it falls inside. So I'm gonna pretend I put all the coins, and then your child can simply open the jar. This is also a great practice, and remember to show them every single step, and great practice for opening and close. The child can just put the coins back, and he or she can use them next day. Now, I created this one, but I also wanted to show you another example that I just use a coffee jar, and it's the same thing. And this is safe because it's plastic, so it doesn't get sharp. Now, whether either with this kind, or if you don't want to use or make or don't have these materials, but maybe you guys have a real piggy bank, then you can offer the exact same activity to your child. Maybe you have a lot of change just in your house, and so you are gonna offer the same 7, 8 coins every day, and your child is gonna be able to just put it inside, and it's gonna take a longer time and open it when it's full, right? Just as we always do with these kind of piggy banks. Now it comes the time to talk about older children. Let's say with that older child, we can use this same piggy bank, but we want to introduce another skill, some kind of math skill. So for this, I'm gonna give you 2 options. One, if you have a scale that you just use in your house, any kind of scale. I'm going to show it to you over the table, of course, but yes, your child can use it on the ground or any space that you choose. And so you may have an empty piggy bank, and you start by checking how much this piggy bank weighed empty. And same, you give your child 8, 10 coins per day. And for your older children, you may build this kind of chart, and it can be easy. Just he can start with how much the weight was the first day, and then the second day he or she adds the coins and weight it again, and then he can see or she can see how it progresses. If you don't have or don't want to use the scale, you can do it in a simpler way, and this works for younger and older children. So for example, for a 3-year-old child, 3.5, who is writing his or her numbers, you can start with the empty piggy bank, and you can give, okay, how many coins do we have here? 5 coins. So you write down, or he or she write down 5 coins the first day. The next day you vary, you know, because the idea is that he or she doesn't write 5 every day. Then maybe next day you have 3, the following 6, 9. So he or she is practicing how to write the numbers, and by the end, maybe you guys can break the piggy bank and add all the chart and see how many, and if what the information that you have in the chart is the same one that you have inside of the piggy bank. Now, the last variation for the older children. Let's think kindergarteners, and you can even do it with some elementary children. So instead of just counting how many coins, you can actually talk to them about the values, and maybe they know the values of the coins, you know, the quarters, if 25 cents, and just like that with all the coins. And so if you have 4 coins today, you just don't write 4 coins, but for example 75 cents, and just like that with all the chart. And by the end, they are gonna be adding the amount of money instead of the amount of coins, and compare the chart and the piggy bank. And just remember something, for any of these processes, specifically the counting one for children this young, it is not important the result, but the process of them adding and even writing their numbers and adding and following the process, even when the result is not perfect. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this activity. I hope you get to practice some of this variation with your children. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel, visit my site, immersemontessori.com, and stay connected, and I'm gonna have some other activities. Bye.